Testing, testing. Let's see if it works. Not on yet. Oh, and I can just check the other thing. Because for some reason, the this is always faster. Right, I'm in now. I can hear myself. Perfect. Pop out the chat. Bottom left for me, and then I'll notify everybody. Oh, I'm tired. Even though it's the middle of the day. Gotta wait for Endertainer to be ready. Oh, none of my things are here. Oh, hello, Prismarine. Welcome to the stream. How are you guys? How are you doing? Oh, I can hear myself. Can't speak properly if I hear myself. There we go. Muted myself. How are you guys doing today? Today's a great day for me. Need to enable my add-on again because for some reason it turned off. Extensions, add-ons, ch. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's not that. I just removed it. I forgot because I have a new one. There you go. There it is. You're doing great. That's good to hear. Good to hear. Currently waiting on Endertainer because he's about to start a stream, and then we'll join in. And apparently he's gonna interview me. It's very fun. Okay, we have the base rig. Today we're going to be making not a new character, but we're going to be remaking an old character. Specifically, we're going to be remaking Ray from The Withering. This is the new outfit I've sketched out for him. I think I did a really good job with this outfit. This is a really cool outfit. But yeah, this is going to be the things we're making today. Let me see if he has started his stream actually. Entertainer. He has not streamed yet, so we'll wait a bit. Okay, while we wait, I'll just show you the old rig, or the old model. Oops, don't revert. Open. There we go. This is the old one. And I'm gonna remake it in the new rig model because I'm gonna make an animation with him soon. And yeah, it's really simple. And I wanted to make it a bit more, cool. Because this is just like, shirt, trousers, and then his sleeves. Just very lackluster, I feel. But I think this is gonna be really nice, It fits a little bit with the style of this character's clothes. Where's the first version of Sue? This one.
Call it. Test.
Oh.
Hey, Endertainer.
Yeah, yes. I am here.
Need to do an audio check here.
Yep.
With the capture.
Okay.
Could you do like a test sound, like test?
Test. Hello, my name is TM Lanner. I'm an animator. I do animations.
Okay, let's Let me listen. Nice.
It works.
Oh,
Lovely.
I'm so happy that the setup actually works.
Lovely.
I do test it a bit with my sister, but sometimes my setup like to break. So yeah, I'm happy
Mm-hmm.
that it's working.
It works. First try.
Yeah.
And your
Uh,
audio works on my side
anyway,
too.
this is hmm, nice.
All right.
Anyway, this is TM Runner, Minecraft animator. So let me before we start working on stuff. Uh, hold on, I gotta read the chat here first. Okay, Messing, welcome to the stream here. Oh, and this other patient is here as well. Nice. Let me check it. Nice. Let me put
Hello,
a
Travis. Welcome
wave
to the
here.
stream. Currently uh co-streaming with Endertainer, and he's doing a bit of introductions here.
There you go. Paste it. There you go. Anyway, before we start working on the stuff, I want to ask a few things about you, team leader,
Of course,
just
go
so
ahead.
everybody know who you are and what you do. Okay, so first question is the simplest one. Tell me about yourself, like who you are, where you're from, and what do you do?
Holy shit, this is like a job interview question. Okay. So, all right. Hello, everybody. My name
Yeah.
is TM Lanner.
Right.
I come from Indonesia, just like Entertainer. However, I was
Yeah.
scooped away, and I went to Qatar 2 years after I was born. So I lived most of my life in Qatar, in the Middle East, up
Ooh.
until my university era. After which I moved to Canada, and I studied in Canada for about 5 years. Got my bachelor's in chemical engineering, and then I came back to Qatar, and now I'm just looking for jobs. I am technically an unemployed chemical engineer, but I'm also a really good Blender animator. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's like the
Uh,
TLDR about me.
really cool. Uh, I've never left Indonesia. Like I spent my whole childhood here. The only time I ever gone outside of Indonesia is when my father got a scholarship to Japan, and that's my
Oh,
first ever
that's
experience like
nice.
living outside of Indonesia. And to be honest, I really want to go back to Japan.
Japan sounds
It's
nice.
nice there. Yeah, I wish I could go there again someday. Maybe if
Hmm.
I try hard, maybe I could get like a scholarship and study in Japan.
I believe
We'll
I
see.
believe
We'll
it's
see.
possible.
Hmm. I just need to do the grind.
Do the grind or start a business.
Anyway, oh yeah. Well, actually, I'm already freelancing right now, and I
Lovely.
work making Minecraft stuff, do commission.
Hmm. Gotta
Yeah.
save up for the visa and
Oh
save up
yeah.
for the what's it called,
Mm.
the flame flight. Wait, the plane flight, not the flame flight. My bad.
Yeah. The flame flight and the the housing or the rent and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Anyway, second question. When do you first start doing projects? Like, and why do you do projects?
All
Like
right.
Blender stuff? Yeah.
So some behind the scenes for me here is back when I was approximately 12 years old. I was, walking around the house, and then I noticed my younger brother on the computer, and he was like doing something. And I walked up to him and I was like, "What are you doing?" And it's like, "Oh, I'm making an animation." And I was like, "Oh, that's cool." And then that's how I uh first learned about Blender. Uh Both me and him did some animation back in the day. We used, what was the rig we used? We used like the MC Prep rig. It was like a terrible rig.
Ah.
He was a better animator than me at the time. And after a while, I got into the intro community, so the Minecraft intro community, and I got took a lot of
Oh
inspiration from
yeah.
like Braz. So I was very very interested in fight animation specifically. After a few years, my brother eventually dropped off from animation. He didn't really care about it anymore. He started uh, playing Minecraft instead of animating Minecraft. So that's where we parted ways. I kept on going up until so I was 12, and I've been animating since 12 up for I think 5 years after that. Then I stopped animating for 2 years because of school. I had to lock in for school. After that, I came back during COVID because everybody came back during COVID, right? Nothing to do
Yeah.
outside. So after that, there was a time where I took like a whole training arc, specifically because I was doing a larger project because there's this guy who wanted to make an Outlast animation with me. So that was like I stopped YouTube, but I was still animating at that time because I was working on the project, and it was like a mentorship because this guy's a film student, and he knew a lot of things about just camera work, scene composition and stuff. So I learned a lot from him. And then eventually, when I finished that animation, I decided that hey, I want to make my own like large scale story project, and that's how I like kind of fell in love with animation really. Before that it was like, oh, I'm curious about animation, but ever since that, like I said I was going to make this animation, I was like, okay, animation is just something I cannot let go of. And then yeah, more studying about animation, and that's where I am right now.
Ooh, we got TMNR lore here.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I started to, I got interested with like Minecraft stuff because that's what my friends are doing.
Mm.
I'm not really close to them, but I always keep hearing them talking about it. Like, hey, I do this and I do that. I mean, originally, I don't really like Minecraft. I thought it's like not really interesting game. I mean, it's just blocks and blocks. Like, there's nothing interesting. But after a while, because I get hearing the people around me talking about it, I started to get interested. Start trying playing the game, and I got interested. And that's where I also got interested with uh, started starting making Minecraft artwork because that's also what
Mhm.
my friends do as well. But yeah, so I never really started uh, making Minecraft stuff until I got my own laptop because back then my laptop is just crap. It cannot do like I mean it can't even play Minecraft.
Ooh,
Like I tried to install it, but it just doesn't work.
that's quite
So yeah,
sad. That is
uh,
actually really sad to
that's
hear.
why that's why I started doing Minecraft artwork stuff during 2019 2020 because that's where I got my first ever laptop, the old ThinkPad that I bought from I think it's called Yahoo Auction. Like during my stay in Japan, I searched around to get a laptop, and then my dad's friends like recommend this place. So he helped me getting doing the bid for the laptop, and that's how I got my first laptop.
That is
Yeah.
definitely a great story. The way I got my laptop is my dad just gave it to me because he got a
Mm.
new one. So I got a used laptop as my
Yeah.
first
Also,
laptop.
that's mm, yeah. That's also how I got all of my laptop here before I got that ThinkPad. It's all hand me down.
Ah.
Originally got an old HP laptop. Uh, it's like really old HP laptop. It's running Windows XP. And then I got like the Acer laptop running Windows 7. Then I got like two Asus notebook. They're just crap, but it worked good enough. At least it's run Minecraft. And yeah, okay.
Nice.
The next question I have for you is, how do you optimize and balance your time for your project? Because that's actually the one of the problem that I have. Like sometimes I'm just so focused on project, like studying. No, no, no. That's for later. I want to finish this one first.
Of course.
Like I, I can't even sometimes I can't even sleep until I finish project. That's why
Mm-hmm.
I also sometimes like to sleep really late.
See.
Anyway, what about you? How do you
Hmm.
manage your time?
How do I manage my time? I'm kind of in a similar boat, right? Because I mean, I'm I'm dangerously addicted to this software. So I can spend my whole day on the software and I don't care. I can do that. It's not healthy and it's
Yeah.
definitely not a good thing. And with you have to work on your life, right? You got to do other things. You got to go out, you got to study, you got to talk to people. What I
Mm.
think is the most important thing in helping you control your urges for Blender is to have IRL friends because they are
Ah,
able to. It's societal pressure, really. Because once I came back to Qatar, most of my friends are in Qatar. In Canada, I have like colleagues. I have like people I know, but like I don't usually hang out with them unless they're my roommates. But minus those people, no one asks me to go outside and like hang out. Because of that, I just stay in my room every single day, every single hour doing Blender. I still study. I go to university to study, but at home I don't study at all. Right? In Qatar, when you have friends, they start asking you to go out. If you say no, it feels really bad. So it kind of forces you to go out anyway. And that's what I do to control my Blender urges is to have like friends that will drag me out of the house. Another thing is specifically
ah,
for
that
people in
okay.
university, if you have a break in between classes, don't go home. Just don't go home. Like
Mhm.
left when I had university, I
Uh,
had like a 3 hour break, and I lived 15 minutes away from my house. If I go home, I start animating, and then I'm never going to go back to class. Stay in university. It's about location, right? If you
uh,
sleep in the same room every single day for your whole life, when you go into that room, you'll associate it with sleeping. If you go and animate in a certain room, you're gonna want to animate if you're in that room, right? So if you go to university, you're gonna want to
mm,
study. That's how you like set. That's how you set like your mind. That's how you set locations to certain actions. That's what I do. So that's my tip for you guys.
mm, interesting. Uh, nice tip there. But the problem is that I don't have friends, and I'm terrible at socializing. Like, I mean, like for example, I go to university. I attend a class. It's boring, so I just just watch the
Mm.
lecturer say stuff, and then I got recess. Uh, Instead of like talking with friends because I don't have friends, I just go to the library and start working on project.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was
And
kind
that's my
of that was
grind.
me. That was me in my university. Luckily, uh my roommates were rather social people, so they sometimes would ask me to go out and get groceries. So that's what I do. But I guess we need to learn how to socialize then. That's the main
Yeah,
point.
that's my that's my Achilles heel there.
Mm-hmm.
Socialization. I'm
Yeah.
just terrible at it. I mean, like for example, I I never talk to people unless they talk to me first. Like
Yes.
when I first came to class, like last week, I don't really talk to any people. But then suddenly there's like this girl coming to me like, "Hey, I know you." Like, no, I don't know you. It turns out she thought that I was someone else, but we
Oh
ended up
no.
talking.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good start.
So
That's a good
that's
start.
my problem there. I can't really start a conversation unless
Mm-hmm.
other people start
Yeah,
first.
I actually have. I had a similar problem back then, and I kind of solved it, and I can tell you how I solved it. It was advice from my mom, but of course, it was after the fact I finished university, so it's kind of useless, right? But
Mm,
what you need to focus on is two things, right? Your appearance, and then you need to tell your brain to not give a shit. So number one is when I
yeah.
was in university, I didn't really care about my appearance. Like I was never into fashion, but it was more than that. I didn't care what I wore, so sometimes I just wear like just a hoodie and I go to class, and then like that's fine and all. But sometimes if you wear like really bad clothes, you just look like a person who doesn't want to be talked, who doesn't want to socialize, right? The first step to socializing is looking like you want to socialize. You don't have to start the conversation. You just make yourself look like you're easy to talk to, and then the extroverts will talk to you. Another tip I can give you, this is the most powerful tip. You can just smile
Mm.
at people. Smile at people. It works so well.
Oh,
Like I'm walking around, and normally if I walk around, I'm just like, I'm minding my own business. I'm on my phone, right? But if I see a person, I look at him and I just smile, he will automatically, it's like magic. He will like say, "Oh, good morning," and then this is very important. When you reply to any question, or sorry, not any question, to any interaction, you never stop it at like. So let's say I say good morning to you. What would you say back to me if you didn't know me?
uh, I don't know, just say good morning again.
Exactly. There's your mistake. You stop the conversation there.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I
you stop
failed.
the. You failed. You failed the test. This is what you're supposed to say. You say, so I say good
Oh no,
morning.
I did.
Then you have to say, "Oh, good morning. How's your day?" Look, you might not know him. He might not know you, but he's then obligated to answer the question. And because like if I just
Ah,
come up to you, it's like, "Hey, it's a nice morning today. How was your day?" You don't think about you don't you, of course you'll think about like I don't know this person, but you're still gonna answer me, right? And now we know each other. That's the
mm,
tip. That's a very powerful tip that I probably should have learned when I was like 12 years old because I only learned that when I was 20, and at that point, I've missed a lot of people that I could have been friends with.
mm,
Yeah.
interesting tip there. Should try that again, I guess, when I, you know, go to the class next week.
Just smile at people. Smile at people because if you smile at people, they'll be like, "Oh, this guy, he's a nice guy." They'll just think you're a nice guy, and nice guys are easy to talk
Mm,
to.
mm. Also, I definitely need to change my mindset, because
hmm
sometimes I like to like overthink stuff, like no, people doesn't like me or I'm not interesting, something like that. Maybe I should, change that so to
Yeah,
be more positive.
trust me.
Mm,
From my perspective, I because I think the same thing too. But from my perspective, when I look at other people, I don't care what you think about me. Oh, sorry, I don't care what you think. So then, so you should yeah, just tell your brain you don't care about it. It's not that big of a deal. And if you think about it like this, right? Let's say you mess up your conversation with somebody, right? And he does not like you, right? He's a stranger.
mm,
You're never gonna see him again. It's not a problem. You just try again with the
mm.
next person. There's 8
Yeah,
billion people in the
like
world. It's unlikely that everybody will hate you.
mm, it's like on the RPG where you do like a skill check. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
failed,
Yeah.
you can try again some other time.
Yeah, you try again.
Hmm. Okay. One more question here before we start working on stuff.
Mhm.
Tell me about the most challenging project that you ever tackled. Is there any?
Most challenging project most likely was the Outlast animation I made a few years ago because that was my first time ever working with a director or just in a group in general, even though it was just like 3 people. Because I was no longer animating for myself, I was animating for someone else. It was difficult because the expectations I set were different from the expectations he set, right? And I'm
Hmm.
also a little bit egotistical. So if I don't get my way, I get a little bit grumpy sometimes. But
Yeah.
working with him made me realize that, hey, maybe I'm not always right, and that I should
Hmm.
not be very hard on the way I want things to be. Other people will probably have better answers to some things than I do. And that's one of the things I had to realize first before I could like properly continue with the project. But other than that, the most annoying part of the project was walking. I had to make so much walking keyframes. It was very annoying.
Yeah. I
I still have
never
it.
like one of the thing that I really like makes me doesn't really want to start learning animation is doing walk animation because it looks simple, but if I need to make every single one of them, it's uh, tedious,
Mm-hmm.
at least
It
for
is
me.
extremely tedious. Trust me, it is very tedious.
Yeah, but still, I would love to learn some animation. I, I mean, that's one of the main reason why I do Minecraft stuff because I want to do animation,
Mm-hmm.
but because uh, many other reasons, I decided to pivot towards rigging and modeling instead, and rendering as well.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe I'll learn some animation in the future.
Should. Should. It's very fun.
Mm. Anyway, that's a really nice little interview there. Thank you for
Thank you. Thank you.
sharing your story,
No
Demoner.
problem. We can turn this into a YouTube short.
Yeah, I got plenty of
You
content
have,
here. I could
yes. You
milk
make.
here.
I can. We can make like a small animatic. That will be your first assignment. Make an animatic for of this interview. That's your first assignment as a new animator.
Yeah, maybe I could even like chop this up into YouTube short. I mean, that's how pirate software like became popular. Like,
Yeah.
you make YouTube short, posted
Hmm.
it, and then it becomes popular.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's a bit of
Yeah. It's
but
the.
whatever.
It was quite sad. Seeing his downfall was a little sad, and it was sadder for me
Mm-mm.
because people told me that hey, you're kind of like Pirate Software 2 years ago, and I'm like, am I still like Pirate Software now? I don't want to be like him now.
I mean, like when I first started watching him, I do think like he's a really good person. Like his tips are great, but then the downfall started, and yeah, the view on him is started tarnished.
Yeah, it was
But
quite
still,
sad.
anyway, uh, with this done, guess we'll start working on our project then.
What are
But
you making?
before that, I need to take a quick leak first.
All
I've been
right,
holding it
I will
for
entertain
a
your
while here.
stream.
Hmm. Yeah. Oh, meanwhile, I'm gonna go to the second workspace here. You start the stream on YouTube, right?
Yep, I'm a YouTube streamer.
Okay, let me open the, your stream here. And, okay, there you go. Let me open the guest window here. There you go. Uh, Go ahead.
There we
Entertain
go.
the people
Lovely.
here. It,
All right, I need
it's
to pop up your chat
covering
as
that.
well so I can talk to your chat too.
Hmm.
Now I have twice the amount of
Anyway,
people.
I'll be I'll be back here.
All
I
right,
need to piss.
all right. Enjoy your time in the toilet. Okay, hello everybody. I am now in charge of both of our streams. Welcome to the stream. I don't know what Entertainer is going to be doing later, but I'm going to be making a character. And I'm going to be making, or specifically remaking, my original character called Ray. I guess I'll show you the original again because I keep on forgetting to show it. Here it is. Here's the original character. This is the old version I made in 2024, I think. And it's really simple, and I do not like how simple it is. So we're going to be making a new outfit for him with the new rig. So this is going to be the outfit. It's going to be pretty much the same thing, except he has like a tunic on top of his blue shirt, and he got a belt. And I'm going to try and make his boots better. Hair will most likely be the same, and I'm trying to go for like this aesthetic specifically. Can I undo all of this? Right. Yeah, so I'm trying to go for this style. I don't know if it'll be good or not, but we can only hope. Let me see if I can move this. No, I can't. Anyway, it is what it is. Right, so while Entertainer is gone, you guys will be watching me do my work. So let's start. There's the process. You'll see the process. The easiest part Is texturing the hardest part is modeling it because modeling is very annoying.
Right, I'm back.
He's back.
What are you doing today,
I-
Tiamler? What
I'm
you're
going
working
to
on?
be I'm remaking one of my presets in my new rig.
Ooh, nice. Well, for me, I will be making some renders.
Ooh, nice.
So, a few days ago, uh, I was working on a commission. You've seen it before. It's the Harry Dubois render and render character, and now I just finished the the preset here. Let me open it here. Oh, where is it? Hey, there you go. There you go. Here's what the final preset looks like.
Let's see. Oh yeah, this guy is so nice.
Nice.
His I love his gloves, you know.
Oh yeah, the gauntlet.
Yeah,
There
the
you go.
gauntlet is so
Oh,
nice.
I forgot. Yeah, it's nothing special though. It's just uh, this mesh right here, and this one is just the finger mesh that is cut and extruded. Yeah, it's not perfect as well. As you can see, the UV here is a bit weird, but it should be looking a bit fine when subdivided. Yeah, it doesn't really matter though. It's not like you're gonna see it really close.
Hmm.
But yeah, I think the the thing that I really proud about this character is the hair work. Like it's a lot of work to make the hair because
Yep.
if I open the old project file here before I reach the hair here, is it this one? Ah, there you go. Here is how I made the hair. Like I have this rig here
Oh my goodness.
that used to control the each strand shape, and then I use lattices to adjust the shape here.
You do it for each
Now
strand.
setting each strand is very tedious. Maybe I could make it easier, like making a preset that I could just import next time I work on hair stuff.
Mm.
But yeah, it's a lot of work. But it's worth it though, because modifying the hair is really easy. You just, do posing like what you do with Rick,
Oh.
and it give better deformation compared to using
Give better deformation compared to
there you go, using
curve, like
what is it?
a curve.
Maybe I
There you
could
go, a
add
curve.
this with Endertainer rig as well for future release, so you could make hair like this as well, like a preset that you can just import and start editing the hair. But yeah, and here's the hair, and then later I added the mustache. I originally decided to make it simple, like it's just, oh, not this one. Where is it? Yeah, I, I originally want to keep the mustache simple, mainly because so I could easily rig it. Doesn't need to worry about the deformation and stuff. But after some feedback from my community, especially Blue Evil, I decided to change it to be like the hair strand,
Mm-hmm.
uh, like here.
So
And
complicated, but it's nice.
it's a lot more work to rig it, but I found out how to do it eventually, and the result is really good.
I think the results are amazing.
Like here, could do like manual control here, and I think you can also enable additional control still if you need it. But yeah, and it's also automatic, so it can follow the mouse to a certain point, but at least it saves you to do like manual adjustment every time you do the mouth. You still need to do manual work sometimes. Like if I do this, as you can see,
Mm,
the mustache here need to be manually adjusted.
I see.
But other than that, it works well. Also, this is not the only thing I work on for the commission. I also work on the gun model. It's not part of the commission. The commissioner just asked to make the preset, but since I really wanted to make a render from the what is it called, the cover image of the
Yeah.
game, really needed the gun model. So
See,
here's what it looks like.
it is a really good gun model.
Uh, this is actually the second time I do texture work, manual texture work, like not taking from an existing texture. Instead, I painted manually, and compared to the cold model, it's not the best. As you can see here, it's a bit of a mess,
It's a
but it worked.
mess, but it's really good.
Hmm.
It is really
It
good.
looked good enough for the render. So yeah, I just kept it like this. And speaking of the render, here's what the render looks like. If I turn on the render view, there you go. And here's the
So good.
reference that I try to copy here. And it's actually a lot more difficult to make the pose looks like the reference here.
Mm.
Like if you see here, the character looks a bit weird. That's because uh, I do a lot of editing, manual editing to the rig to make it look like this. Like for example, this head here is actually uh, squashed using lattice. See here. So all of the head mesh here, we have this lattice modifier, and then got this lattice that squash the head. If I disable the shape key here, here's what it looked like on the render. Yeah.
Ah,
So yeah,
interesting. Because
force
I thought it
perspective.
was. I thought the head looked a little bit like long from my perspective, but the fact that you squished it is interesting. You squished it and it still looked long from my perspective.
Yeah,
Crazy.
that's actually one thing that I learned after making some renders with the new Walker preset, is that it doesn't matter what on the viewport it looks like, so long that in the camera looks good,
Mm-hmm.
it looks good.
Yep.
I mean, it also happens a lot in like animation. If you see like
100%.
some anime, like sometimes you see the character doing pose, or there's a shot that looks impossible in the real world. That's
Mm-hmm.
because they exaggerated for that.
100%.
Mm.
I do it
As
very
you can
often.
see here, it looks very weird here. But yeah, here's the final result of the render here.
Is
And with
very
this
good.
done, I'm actually gonna post the render of this tomorrow.
Ooh,
But today, I'll be working on another render.
nice.
I like to make renders and post it to ArtStation just to expand my portfolio. Like if there's anybody like wanted to see my work, I could just give them my ArtStation page and they can see all my stuff there.
Mm.
Kind of like collecting, you know.
Yeah,
I make projects and then I put the renders on ArtStation.
I should do
Yeah.
that too, you know?
So today I will be making a render of this, similar to the old work render that I made some time ago. So yeah, let's start with a new scene. Gonna delete all of this. Also, is your stream? Oh, it's not. I thought your stream freezes there for a bit.
Did it?
Turns out, if I minimize Firefox, it just doesn't show anything.
Ah. Well, now it shows. It's all good.
Uh, so if I cover it up, it just doesn't show that. Let me see if I can fix this.
All right.
No, it still freezes. Let's just change the setting to this. Nope. Let's see if this will work. Nope, it still freezes. Don't
Uh-oh.
know how. Mm,
Oh,
let's
wait.
see.
Let me check.
Maybe this. Well, nope. Okay, let's see. Nope, it's still. Maybe I could just shrink it to the side here. Oh, nope, it also shrink on the OBS here.
We are very unprofessional streamers.
I mean, I just set it up today, so
Yeah.
it's not perfect.
We'll learn, guys. We'll be better next time.
Hmm. If only I have a like third monitor, that would be amazing.
Third monitor. I don't even have two. I don't even have two.
Yeah. Well, technically, I don't have two monitor, but I have this like old television here that doesn't like nobody uses, so I decided to use it like a monitor. Okay, this look good enough
Oh, wait.
at least. Maybe I could put it here.
My.
Nope, doesn't look good. Yeah, I have no idea how I'm gonna fix this.
Ooh. Wait, how are you doing it again? And what's the issue? Because my brain is
What
already not working. What was the issue?
the the Firefox, it just doesn't continue uh recording if I like open another window, like here.
Ah,
If I have Blender open here, it just doesn't record.
that's weird. Wait, are you streaming? Wait, what are you trying to stream again? Because my brain is not working. Is it
Just
your stream or my stream that was the problem? Like,
no, I think it's just Firefox
it's
on
just
my system
Firefox?
here. It just doesn't.
Why we
If
use
I
Opera, boys?
like keep it, like it doesn't continue in the background.
Okay. That's annoying.
Maybe if I use other browser, it will work.
Perhaps.
But unfortunately, I don't have any right now. Well, I'm gonna tinker with this a bit.
All right, I'm gonna keep on going.
Well, if I put it on the TV, it seems to work, but I
Oh,
need
how
to
oddly
adjust
specific.
the the source frame here. Let's see if I could do this. Then I'm gonna unlock the source window. Okay, unlock. Scale it up. There you go. Oh, it's not perfect, but it's good enough for now.
We'll take it.
At least now people here on my stream can see your stream.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's continue. I'm gonna append the, the gun model here. There you go. Okay, let's see what pose that I want to make. Okay, first shot gonna be just the gun. Well, one gun. I'm gonna open the file for reference. There you go. Okay, let's open shot and start adjusting the camera. Might as well check out the chat here because I've been ignoring it for a while here.
I've been replying with
There's,
Blender text
there's a bunch of
messages.
people. There's a bunch of people here.
Mm-hmm.
We got Animates, like okay, Luis 3D Can Pro, and of course Astro.
Astro is here. Hi, Astro.
Hi Astro. I wonder how many viewer right now on YouTube. Oh wow, 3. That's good.
Oh,
Usually I
Clover
have
is here.
0 view.
Hello,
Clover.
Clover. Welcome to
Where?
the my
On your stream.
stream. Yeah, Clover is here. I am indeed a PNG tuber now. I am indeed a PNG tuber.
Ah, hello there. Yeah, we became PNG tuber now.
Mm-hmm.
Good. No, I think this position is nice. Could increase this a bit. Okay, I think this looks good. Let's do some lighting. Oh yeah, for that I need to mark the camera resolution. Should be f2 1920 times 1298. Oops, that's the wrong thing. What is it? Oh, there you go. M. M to add a marker and change the marker name to 1920 1298.
Hello, faceless animation. Welcome to Endertainer stream.
Well, Endertainer and TM stream.
And
Oh yeah,
TMN
he's also
stream.
here. Yeah, double stream.
The double stream.
LG shot one. Area light. Okay, let's see. I want some highlight like here and then one the background there. Let's scale it down a bit. There you go. Make it dramatic. To be honest, I'm not really good at like render, lighting and stuff like that. I just do thing until I
You
think
just
it
wing it,
looks
right?
good. Like that's how I work all the time. Like I don't really understand how it works or why it works.
You just
I
do it.
just do things until it looks good.
I'm kind of the same for renders, but animation, I lock in. I know exactly what I want to do.
Yeah. There you go. I think that looks good. Yeah, I need to soften up the dark side here. Add the light here and reduce size. Okay. Next, gonna do a bit of compositing. Gonna do the usual, add exposure, and then custom node for contrast. Let me append it. There you go. CNG contrast, then saturation, and finally color correction. All right, gonna bump up the exposure with 0.5, and then the contrast 0.45, then saturation maybe 1.1. Let's see. Yeah, it look much better here with compositing. I'm gonna experiment a bit the lighting. Uh, I don't want to make the lighting complicated. I mean, this is only one of render. I I need to make a few render for the showcase on our station. Could reduce the power here a bit. Maybe increase this one.
Okay.
There you go.
I
Think
want to rant
looks good enough.
because I love
I
ranting, but I don't
usually
want to
do additional
talk
editing
over him.
in game.
I'm on 3 streams working in Blender, listening to music and sitting on
This
Discord.
is
You sure you
first
you
render.
are an absolute
Done.
madman. I can't do
Let's
that.
keyframe this.
I don't usually listen to music
And this
unless
one.
it matches with the mood, you know?
All right. Next shot. I will be using two model now. It's kind of like a side by side render, so you can see both sides. So let's see. Ah, I have an idea. Let's make it look like a cross here. That would be cool. Yeah, I like that. There you go.
Oh,
Is there a setting
Faceless is
to make
asking for our
compositing
specs.
easier? My spec?
What's your spec? You
Well,
first.
for me, my my laptop is a Lenovo Legion Slim 5. It got Intel i7. I forgot like the details, but it's an i7. And for the graphics, it's a 4070.
4070. Ooh.
What about you, TML?
I have a custom
You have
built PC. I have a 4070 Super,
ooh,
and I have an Intel.
ooh,
What was it called? 14K something something S CPU, and I have like a lot of RAM, like an insane amount of RAM. I think I have like
nice.
64.
She.
Yeah,
I only have like 16.
I don't know why I have it,
I mean, uh,
but I have it.
though using having a lot of RAM doesn't really that useful for render unless
Hmm.
you have a really big scene. Also, most of it probably gonna be handled with the GPU VRAM
Yeah,
instead of the main RAM. Though a lot of RAM is very useful for AI stuff. Like sometimes I like to run a local LLM
ah,
using LM Studio, and it eats up all the RAM you have, both VRAM and the system RAM.
I see.
Like last time, I tried to run what is it, Mistral, I think, uh, and Quen AI. Well, it's not the stock setting. I increased the token size a bit, but it eats up all of my VRAM and all of my system RAM. I think six. Oh, forgot my VRAM here.
I see. Wait, Entertainer, I need you. I need you to
GPU.
take over. I'll be back in a minute. I got some errands to run.
Okay, okay. You a bit. You need RAM for simulation. Oh yeah, that's also why you need a lot of RAM. Though for me, I rarely do simulation. I almost never do simulation. But yeah, if you like to work with geometry nodes a lot, that a lot of RAM would be very useful. This good. I don't know. Maybe spacing it would make it look better or not. Oh, how about like this? Let's see. Yeah, I think this looks good.
All right, I'm back.
So I will need. Yay, Tiamat is back. So, speaking of errands, do you do chores at your place?
Hmm.
Like for me, every 9 p.m. I need to wash dishes because that's why they asked me to do. What about you?
Me, I usually my parents are like, just make sure you clean your plates so that nobody else has to clean them. But usually I clean my room, and then my parents will ask me for help. There's no like set chores I do. Back in Canada though,
Ah,
I did have a lot of chores in my house because it was like a group. It was like a bunch of us, and then everybody had to do cleaning every week for one certain area of the house because we were living as a group. So I did a lot of chores back then. Every week is 1 to 2 areas of cleaning. Sometimes I'll get a day off, and it's either that or I pay a fine of $150 to pay someone else to clean for me, which is not good.
ooh.
Very expensive.
Well, it's better to do it manually by
Yep.
yourself
Mm-hmm.
instead
It
of
is
paying to people.
definitely better.
All right. I think we got the second shot set up here. I just need to do the lighting. Separate lighting for each object. Area light, then shading, light linking. There we go.
Faceless is asking if we have upgraded to 4.5 yet. I have. Have you?
Same. In fact, I like to use the latest version of Blender when it get released, like the beta
Mm.
version,
Ah,
just so I could get access to all the new features early.
I see.
Though sometimes uh, it's like to break a lot. I mean, it's beta to be
Yeah.
expected. There will be a lot of bugs, but yeah, I like using the latest version.
Hmm.
Some people, however, like to use older version for
Same.
many reasons. Like one that I asked about why still using like older version of Blender is because that's what their computer can handle. Like if they try to use the latest version for some reason, it just kept crashing. Oh yeah, some people might not be able to use the latest version of Blender.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people like that.
Mm, It's a shame actually, because uh, later version of Blender have very useful features,
They do.
but but if you can't run it, well, what can you do? Unless you have money to upgrade your computer, of course.
Yeah. I have an issue sometimes with when Blender updates, and like there's a lot of cool new features, but sometimes they remove features, and I get really angry when they do that.
Yeah, or when they updated a feature and it's broke some things
Yeah, it just
with your
breaks your
setup or
rig.
stuff,
It breaks your
like
rig.
the like the yeah, like the what is it? Bone collection
Mm-hmm.
update that breaks a lot of rig collection that I have.
It
That's why I still
does.
have 3.6 installed on my Blender launcher. So when I need to open older project files, I could just use that one
Mm.
before the uh, project update. That's actually one of the difference with Blender compared with other software like Autodesk Maya, for example.
Mm.
With Maya, uh, they didn't really like do big updates that like gonna break things. Instead,
Ah.
they like put things on top of each other.
Mm-hmm.
So if I remember, even old project file made with like Maya 1.0, that is like really old. Not e- at that time, the software hasn't even been owned by Autodesk.
Mm-hmm.
Could still open fine with the latest version of Maya. But with Blender, if you try to open a project file made with like 1.8 or something like that, that's definitely not gonna work.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense for
But at
Maya
least
because was it Maya is the
also, mm,
industry standard. They don't want to break. Like, let's say you're making a movie that takes 3 years to make. You don't want to accidentally update and then you break all of your files, right? So they like to keep things
yeah.
consistent.
Also, with something like Maya, they never do like big change that like major change. Like their UI stay mostly the same.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they added like much more good looking UI, but it's still the same mostly. Compared to Blender, I mean, you got like the early version of Blender, like traces for
Mm-hmm.
Amiga. Actually, that one is actually for a different system. But yeah, got Blender 1.0 and then like 2.4 something. Not that point 4. Forgot what version it is. But yeah, we got like 1.0 to 2.4. Then we got the 2.5 where we got that gray UI that we know and love
Oh,
and
yeah,
hate.
yeah.
And then there's the 2.0, the major update there with the UI.
Mm.
In fact, when I checked their PR, they actually plan to do some more UI updates. Like, for example, making uh, this thing, the workspace, became like pill shape. And then there's like changing the sidebar to always visible and stuff like that.
Mm.
It's still experimental, but
Yeah,
that is interesting
it is really
to see
nice.
they're like willing to do that much change. I kind of like it because it means Blender keeps evolving,
Yeah,
keeps getting better, but
eventually it will be the
it kind of
best.
sucks. Mm, but it kind of sucks because you need to readjust things constantly
Hmm.
because it never stays the same.
Oh, don't worry. I have a lot of experience with doing the same thing over and over again because somebody keeps on making new rigs.
Well, yeah. All right. First lighting done. Gonna do lighting for the second model. LG B. Also, light leaking is amazing feature here. Without this, I probably won't be able to make some of the render that I have right now. Even let me save this first. Save as. There you go. Let me open an old project file here. What is it? There you go.
Now you guys don't
There
understand,
you go.
Prismarine. 17 presets, 4 times I had to remake, bro.
Wait,
Because
that's
he
what
kept on
happened.
making a new one.
Press the wrong button there. There you go. So this is the project that I'm really proud of because of how cool it looks like. It looks like here you go. And this is
Oh,
actually
the flower
the
one.
first ever project that I use. Uh, what is it? Uh,
Light
light
linking.
linking.
Hmm.
It's not. Yeah. Let's see if I still. Ah, there you go. Without the light linking feature, I wouldn't be able to make this render because there's a showcase on my ArtStation, but it's basically have a lot of light spill here. As you can
Ah,
see,
yeah.
we got this two-tone color, got the red and blue. Without the light linking, the color would mix. Let's see if I can replicate it. Maybe this. Ah, there you go. Look at this. Like without the light linking, the color would spill to other parts of the render.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is a
Hello,
more
Paite.
extreme
Welcome to the
example
stream.
because of the lighting here. We got this extreme red and blue, but I also use light linking a lot on my other project. Yeah, it's a very it became an essential feature for
Yeah,
me
it
because of
is
how
very,
useful
very
it is.
useful.
Like you can isolate each part uh, of the lighting for each part of the model here. Okay, scale it down. There you go. I think it's a bit too bright. light linking do. It's basically link a light to a certain object here. So instead of the light like emitting it to everything on the scene, instead it's isolated to a certain object that you set up on the light linking here. So for example, all of this light here is linked to this object, so it will only light this object here. As you can see, it only light this. The little quirk with light linking is that it doesn't isolate. What is it? The spill light, the the bounce light. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So bounce lighting, as you can see, is still visible here. So that's a quirk with the light linking, is that it doesn't isolate the bounce light, but it's still very useful for most project. Yes.
Indeed.
While you're making a gun again, this one is for the hairier render. Let me showcase it again. For this render right here, is for a commission. The commission only asks for the preset, but because I really want to remake this artwork, I decided, why not? Let's make the gun model from here again. And here's the where is it? Here's the full model here. And now I'm currently making a render of the gun so I could post it on ArtStation, because that's what I like to do, collecting my renders on ArtStation. Then waiting to see you smooth band feature for new rig. Ah, that one. I think I can showcase it a bit. Hold on, I'm gonna need to do a bit of a smooth band feature. Let me open Endertainer rig, MCS3. Okay, here we go. Now, I don't remember how I set the smooth band here because it's a complicated system, but it has something to do with the tweak system. Let's switch the arm IK. Okay, so we'll bend this. There you go. It bends like normal, but when we move this, as you can see, the bend becomes smooth. That's because of this spline chain here. So I use two curve to set up the spline. We got a top curve and then a bottom curve, and then there is a bone shape, same sharp bend bone shape that I use, except that this one is tied to the the spine bone, specifically the 007. Nice. Uh, this one. So when this bone is rotated, it will also influence the shape key here. That's why you can have this smooth bend, because when it's 90 like this, it bends it rotated the shape key fully. Here, as you can see, 90x, it rotates fully to 1. But if I move this, as you can see the bone here is no longer fully 90 degrees. So the influence here is not 100%. Oh yeah, that's basically how I set up. I will make a more detailed showcase of the setup once I release the rig. That's for later, once I finish the rig. Because while the preset here is done, same with the Takai one, there's still a lot of things that I need to work on, like the post library, and then there's the rig modules. In fact, let me open the rig modules file here. CST, rig modules. Like here's the rig module file still. There's still a lot that I need to work on. Like this is not here. Okay, I haven't updated it yet. And then there's this other additional stuff like the wrinkle and stuff like that. Still need a lot of work. And there's also the other asset, like the emotion stuff and something like that. I don't think it will need like a big update, but I just want to make it more organized. And yeah, there's still a lot to need to work on, but once it's done, you will know once it's actually done. Nice. Just wanted to do a little showcase of this here. It's a new eye shader that I made for the 2D facial. Originally, it's simple, a lot simpler, like just one color. But I learned, not learn, I expanded it basically. Here's the shader here. Oh yeah. Anyway, let's continue with the gun render. Looks complicated. Yeah, I used to curve for uh, the tweak system. There you go. Looks nice. Just this one a bit. And from everything I look, it will be hard to implement. Yeah, it is difficult to implement. I suggest that if you working on a rig, to start simple. Uh, don't worry about tweak system and stuff like that. Just add the basic rig, the limb, the torso, the head, and then the facial rig. That's about it. The tweak system you can add after you work on those. That way it saves you the headache of having to implement it when you actually realize you don't really need it on your project. Okay, second render is done. It looks good. I'm gonna move this to this side here. Next render will be a bunch of maybe not. I'll keep it simple here. No, uh, definitely gonna do that. And have multiple model side by side, so you can see like the left, right, and then top, bottom. Shot 2. Shot 3. Now I can reset this, move it here, and make a few more copy. Right. Let's start with this and this one. Rotate 90 degrees.
The hard part, Lucas, will be making pixelated textures for this. I don't think I can do that. I want to try. I have to go back to UV editing hell and then back. I think I'll make it. The model, I like the model though. I'm proud of the model. It's not exactly what I was expecting, but I can make it better with time.
There you go. Now just to set the camera. There you go. We make it thinner so I could fit everything. Do this green. Keyframe the position, same with the camera. Now we can start lighting.
Ooh. Prismarine says that he might be wrong, but Entertainer has an ad in Twitch chat.
Add.
Oh, someone is advertising in
Let
your
me
Twitch
check.
chat, maybe?
Oh yeah, there is like I think a bot here. Uh,
No.
yeah.
You go on bot.
I'll deal with it later. It's not really that big of a deal.
He's gonna
Also,
advertise to
isn't
the
like
3 people.
there's a news that yeah. Also, isn't that like a news that Twitch is starting to take care of the bot situation?
I think so because
It's not
they
perfect, but at least
yeah. I don't know how they're gonna do it, but
It's not perfect, but at least it seems like getting solved here. Unlike YouTube, that still doesn't do anything with
yeah,
bots.
no, that's so annoying that YouTube doesn't do anything, man. Not nice.
Hmm. Okay, gonna add light linking. Wait, this one's already have G A. Here we go. Wait, what? Ah, model. Now let's do for second model. Just gonna duplicate this, but change the light linking group. Next will be the this two. Okay, another light linking group. LG-C. There we go. Maybe gonna change this one a bit. I don't need this one. And I think this bit too bright. Okay, I think this is good enough. Let's adjust the compass setting. I think I need this one. Let's keep it simple. This is the first shot. That's the second shot. Oh, should be this one. Now the third shot. Good enough. Let's uh, save first. 1920, 1298. There we go. And save. Now I can start rendering. I'm gonna show it over here. Nodes are my nightmare. Might need to learn shader node, not just rigging. Headaches. Yeah. Uh, Working with nodes, especially big nodes, is quite a headache. It
It's very
was
useful though.
later until I learned that I could just import like individual input for node group that I finally able to make it more organized, because previously every single node input is connected to the same node, so it's like a bunch of lines going to the same nodes. It's a mess, like spaghetti. I hate nodes, but I have no choice. Yeah, uh, it's not easy and sometimes annoying. Though actually, I kind of like working with nodes. There's something about it. I just, I don't know, really nice working with nodes. Maybe because once you're done with it, it looks pretty. Like I really like big node tree, which is why I like working with nodes. First render done. Next will be the second render. Render image. It's annoying me because spaghetti thing when project gets too big. Yeah. I mean, have you seen uh, the the node spaghetti I made. Well, that's node spaghetti. The big node tree I made for. No, I don't think you have seen. Let me showcase that after I finish rendering this one. But basically, uh, back when I was working on SSN Edit R4, I made this like big node setup for the 2D mouth, the 2D pixel mouth rig thingy, and it's it's cool, but it's a uh, it's a quite mess for me at least. Okay, that's done. Let me showcase it. Open project, not in project. The, the but the rig, as I said, did it. There you go. Let me open shading, and then let's pull out a cube, and then pixel mount. There you go. Here's the node setup I made for the pixel mount on SSN Edit. As you can see, it's a huge like mess of node here. And there's also this thing, like all of this uh, logic system that I made to control each uh, mouth using drivers. As you can see, if I open this, is logic here. X. I don't remember how I set it up, but yeah, there's also one over here. Like, let's see, edit driver. Yeah, and then let's dive into here. There's even more node spaghetti here. Yeah, here's one of the problem I have back then when I was working on the node is that I have this one big single group input that are connected where everything is connected to. So look quite a mess here. But yeah, I'm going to puke. Why? I don't know, man. Uh, Back when I was working on this, I must be high or something because I just keep adding stuff, continue adding stuff until I ended up with this monstrosity. But this is also uh, the thing that I'm really proud with SSN Edit that I managed to make this monstrosity. You can see we got a lot of input here for all the textures and then all the logic for the switching. Yeah, it's a mess, but looks beautiful for me. How did you know to add things? I don't. I don't understand what I'm doing. I just add stuff. You know, I'm gonna add uh, mix node and then gotta add node and stuff like that. I just keep adding things that I feel was right, and I ended up with this. How do you even manage all this? How do you navigate? I didn't even know which one which what just do. Well, sometimes I just forgot what things do, and yeah, that's why when people say like, "Oh, you're a genius" or something like that, I was like, "No, no, no, I'm not that kind of person because I know that I'm not a genius. I don't really understand everything I do. I just do things because I thought it was right or looks good or looks correct.
He's
But
just really lucky.
inside, I don't really know why." Yeah. Anyway, this is the no spaghetti of pixel mouth. There's also the pixel eyelid, though this one is a lot more simpler. And then there's also other node, I think, that is uh, just as complicated. Let's see, skin main. the pixel mouse is the most complicated material setup they are made. That's actually one of the big problem with SSN edit and why I hate this rig. It's because I add so much stuff into the rig that actually doesn't really necessary. Like this pixel mouse stuff, like you probably use it a few, but especially because my style is more towards a bit of realism, I end up not using this. Oh, yeah, which is also why the goal of making of entertainer rig is to make a rig that is simple and easily customizable because that's what I really need. I don't need a big rig with all the features. I just need a rig that I could customize following the need of my project. So yeah, let's return to the render. So you can't turn it off if they make things too complex. No, you can. I mean, the reason I managed to do what I do is because I start with simple stuff first and keep expanding. So you don't have to know anything. You don't have to know everything and need to do everything. You just need to do what you need to do most. Like if you only need a simple material for skin, do that first, then expand it if you really wanted to. But if there's anything that I learned from my time making rigs is that start simple first, then add additional stuff when you need it. Because if you start with complex stuff, you end up with a mess. Anyway, anyway, let's continue. I'm gonna check the render on my browser. I mean, file browser first. Okay, I forgot to change the resolution here. 1096. Oops. There you go. Render image. Maybe not everything, but at least enough you can make things. Yeah. Start with the basic first, like what you really need the most. Then you can start adding stuff on top of that. Also, TM Render
Hi.
making progress there.
I am making quite a lot of
Look,
progress
looks
indeed.
great.
But this is still the
Also, I
easy
see
part.
that your preset. Also, see that your preset is kind of looks like mine. With the proportion is a lot taller. Like it.
I would say I focused more on the slim arms. It's actually when you compare it to like your Minecraft rig, technically speaking, it's shorter. Technically, size wise,
Hmm.
anyway, it's smaller than your rig, but I tried to make everything slimmer because I had problems when I'm doing like really extreme poses, or not extreme poses, but like simple poses, like you're crossing your arms, right? It's really difficult with like the normal Minecraft rig.
Yeah, that's actually one of the reason why I make the Takai preset
Mm-hmm.
because I have issue with like arm crossing and some poses, and I figured like making the limbs taller and slimmer would help make it easier to pose.
Mm-hmm. Great minds think alike.
Okay, the render is done. Gonna save this one. Got one more render to make here. 1175. There you go. Wait, I think it should be this instead of that. Change it to this. Render image. Okay. Render's done. Gonna save this. All right. All the renders done. Now I can start editing it in game. But for that, I'm gonna reset this to the original. Okay. Save this. There's actually one more render I need to make for the square thumbnail. I'm just gonna use this one because this one already have a really good lighting. So I think I'm gonna edit it a bit. The render's done. Save as. Okay. Reload just in case. Okay. Now the render's done. You can start editing in game. So I'm gonna open the render here. Open with game. There you go. Also, I have been noticing that Fine Call hasn't come to the stream yet, even though
He, he's
he
he
agreed
doesn't like
to,
us.
to
He
come and
doesn't
say
like us
hi.
anymore. He doesn't like us anymore.
No. He does come. He does come to XBXR stream,
Yeah,
but I don't know. Maybe he is
he
busy.
doesn't like
Maybe
us,
he's
man. That's what it
sleeping, perhaps.
is.
But I
He's
really
too.
miss him.
He's
You
busy
know.
with his I think his mod pack now,
Hmm.
or
Oh yeah,
maybe,
he's all working on modpack.
or he's back to school. You know, it's back to school season. He might just be at school.
Hmm. Could be. Yeah.
All my siblings are going back to
Well,
school.
anyway, I was hoping to see him tonight, but oh well.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Oh, Lucas is gonna go. All right, bye bye, Lucas.
Bye, Lucas. Light linking is useful because you don't need to make separate light scene for different lighting. You can just make lighting in one scene. Yeah. Previously, before the light linking feature, when I need to have like separate lighting, I will either use like blocker mesh, but if that's not possible, I separate the scene into either two scene or using what is it? Uh, exclude layer, I think the name is. Basically, I separate the character's lighting or the model's lighting and then merge them in compositor, or I just render them separately so I could edit in game. Yeah, right thinking, very useful. Yeah, this looks good. Gonna save this. AAT render square. There you go. First render done. This will be for the thumbnail. Next render will be this one. Open with game. Oops. New layer. Fit down. There you go. Edit watermark. Now I'm gonna adjust the lighting here. There you go. Save as. There you go. Next render. Open with game. What that Russian guy? Maybe he's just busy, you know. That's why it's not replying. Or maybe he just
Possibly.
forgot to reply. I mean, it happens a lot.
Oh, it happens a lot to me. I sometimes forget completely.
Sometimes, sometimes I have like someone asking something, and I just busy, so I'm gonna reply later, but I end up forgetting to reply, and the message get buried. Yeah, there you go. There you go. One more render. all the render is done. Now I just need to set it up on our station. I
Exciting.
use my sleep for this. I'm really happy for my IK system. Nice. Yeah, it also happens sometimes with me when I was really into working on the rig. Like, it's hard for me to sleep because my mind keeps thinking about, oh, maybe I could do this, I could do that, or maybe I should do this instead. So, yeah, well, just try not to overthink it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, fortunately, I forgot to set up the Explorer for this. Oh yeah, but I can't use the Explorer because currently uh, Firefox is used to show TMN stream. So yeah, I guess I'll post the render later. In the meantime, what else should I work on? Hmm. Yeah, I remember now. So a while ago, I got another commission request for making an intro character, fox, I think. Yeah, a fox. So I need to prepare for the snout rig. Let's do that then. Close game here. I'm gonna open the Yaxikudo. There you go. Oh yeah, also, team manner.
Yeah.
Currently it's 9 p.m. So I will be continuing the stream for a bit longer, and then after that, I will need to, the usual, go down
Do your dishes.
to wash the dishes and then
Yep.
go to sleep. Oh yeah,
Don't worry.
we'll be streaming for a bit longer here.
Mm-hmm. Just a little
It's
longer.
been quite really fun here
It
streaming
is.
together.
It is very fun.
Maybe we should do again
We should
someday.
do it. We should do it
Like,
more often. We should have more people join. We should have Luke join us, because he
hmm,
streams sometimes.
yeah, maybe that could be a thing here. We could do like a collab stream together with the team
Mm-hmm.
or some other people. And maybe I could also invite other creator, like I said, Mr. God David, and then maybe even someone like Woodplank, or maybe even what was it? The Mon something something I forgot the name. The one for the Squared Media,
Ah.
and yeah, more. But we'll see though.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not overthink it right now.
Yeah.
But it would be amazing
It
to
would be
do
very fun.
a collab stream with those people. Okay, this is the snot rig. I'm gonna need to import it to the Endertainer rig modules. MCS2, rig module 5. There you go. Need to open a new collection here. Call it import pen. Ugh. Oh, oh, my gas. Uh, okay. Oh, speaking of the Jaxi Kudo project, I'm currently postponing that one because I know I've been working on that for a while and kind of bored with it, so I'll continue that one later.
Mm.
I mean, it's mostly almost done actually. Just need to merge the snout rig and do some cleanup. But yeah, and also because lately I've been getting a lot more like commission work, so yeah, I need to do those first.
Get the money.
I mean, which one preferred? uh, uh, project would give you nothing, or project that pays you something.
Definitely the money, right?
Yeah, money, money, money. Uh, 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 Here we go. Let's call this one news. Now I need to change the point shape first. Wait, I have to do. Why not live on DC? We can have people there. Huh. That's actually an interesting idea.
That's an
Maybe we could
idea.
do uh like a stream Discord stream, something like that.
Yeah.
Like we're working on project together. We'll see. We'll see. This is my first ever attempt at doing a stream together. Okay. I mean, it will be interesting, like an open collab stream where everyone can join. Yeah, we'll think about it.
We actually already do that in the Mimic server. It's not on YouTube. We just every
Hmm.
morning we'll just join and then everybody
Yeah.
streams their work.
Hmm. Maybe I should join as well
You
if I
should
can.
join us sometime.
Yeah. Hmm. There you go. That should be all the bone shape. Set it up. I can just delete this and nothing happened. Nice. Right. Now I need to adjust uh, the bone shape here. Buh. Ooh, something's brewing down there. Yeah, need to adjust this new snout trick I made with the old mesh. I'm working to implement an IK system that I lost sleep on, and it's a success. Nice. I wish I can show it to you. Well, you can show it on Discord there. Just show me some screenshot. I would love to see your work, like the result. want to show is as a video, but the DC file limit is a pain. Yeah, you need to compress the video or make it shorter or both. There's a bunch of video compressor online that you can use, or if you have Handbrake, you can use that as well. Yeah, there's a Discord size file size limit is a pain, but it makes sense. I mean, imagine you hogging all the bandwidth, sending petabyte file. Discord won't want you to do that.
Here's on Discord. I already do that. I save a lot of my save a lot of my preview images, or sorry, not preview images. My behind the scenes videos. I save them on my own private Discord server. So when I make a behind the scenes video, I just grab it from there. 200 MB per. And Discord's paying for all of that storage. Thank you, Discord.
Free storage.
Mm.
Yeah. Also, it takes a while for each file to compress. Oh yeah. You can just show me screenshot. Oh, what is this control? Bottom side front ceiling. Huh. Oh, wait, this must be for this side here. Yep, it's for this side. There you go. Isn't showing a video is more interesting? You won't know what it looks like working it. You see a messy bones. Well, if you can do the video, go ahead. Just record it short with lower resolution and maybe even lower frame rate if you can. If you can't, just show me the screenshot. It's fine. Just want to see your work there. on my IK system might break the foot roll, but it doesn't. Guess using sleep over this kind worth it. Worth it. Yeah. There you go. That should be all of this. Let's save incremental. Oh, hold on. Yeah, yeah, betul. Okay. All right. My sister just called me to wash the dishes.
All right, it's time to stop
Uh,
and.
let me let me finish. Uh, just a bit more. I just want to finish this first. Then
All right.
end the stream. Also, it's because if I don't finish here right now, just like him, I won't be able to sleep. But yeah, let's finish this. Oh no, it kind of messed up a bit. Oh no. Oh, what happened? Ay, ay, ay. Here we go. Oh, hold on. I got a call here.
Do you guys ever read the Vagabond manga? No, I have not. Vagabond.
All right. My dad really want me to wash the dishes right now.
Oh, I see.
How about this? Uh, I'll continue the stream for a bit longer, but before that, I'm gonna wash the dishes first.
All right, I will take
I'll be
over
back.
then.
Yeah, I'm gonna wash the dishes and I'll continue a bit more.
All right then. Hello everybody. We are now in my stream. Oh, but he blocked it. Oh no. Alright, you just can hear my voice now, so I'm gonna start ranting. I don't like the look of this right now because it's a solid color, but I have faith that I can make it look good eventually. My only qualm right now is the shoes. I don't know if the shoes look good or not. But again, I have faith in myself. Even if it doesn't look good, if you keep on trying, it will eventually look good. Hmm, move it down. Actually, no. I'm just gonna do this. Main issue right now is that the things are very, very large. The way I'm going to do this is I need to size this up specifically in this direction. Move it carefully. There we go. Honestly, I don't hate it. It's much taller than I expected, honestly. I think it's fine. How do you like the idea of doing a stream someday on the Mimikers channel with people from the Mimikers Discord? Like all at once? It'd be very chaotic. So we'd all just be working on our projects? Just talking and streaming. That's an idea. I'm not opposed to it. Wait, I forgot. This is the one I think I wanted to do. Size it down. Size each individual one up. There we go. That gives it a slightly different look. Alright, nice. This is not bad. I still don't dig this, but what's the point in crying? If it's not gonna look good, it's not gonna look good. We just take what we can. Make it thicker, maybe, in some of these parts. That one's not gonna work. Honestly, I think I'll make this smaller. I wish I could make it so that these, like, completely overlap. But that's too difficult. I need to do this, though. Precursor, and then make sure that... Oh, it's already... Yeah, it's already aligned. Honestly, this is how I align it, right? Yeah, look at that. It's completely aligned. Okay, I need to compare this with you. This is like the best shoe I've made. It's like really like this shoe. But I don't want to just copy paste it, you know? I can't just copy paste it. That's kind of cheating. This is... so good. I'll never get another one like that. The difference between this and that is this one is downwards, right? Because we have this. Goes down. But the other one goes upwards. So that one's like a boot. Nothing much I can do about it, honestly. I'll just live with it. Okay, so first things first. I likely will have to separate these. Separate. Just so I want to move it up. And then increase the thickness so that it goes deeper. There you go. Nice. A bit better. Cut this. And go down. Okay, guys, I have to actually go for a second here. I think my mom's calling me. Be right back. financial urgency that needed to be addressed, but fine now. All right. So I think we're done here, right? We're basically done here. The only thing we require is the what are they called? Textures. Because right now this is just like pretty plain. And I want to do actual textures. I could also add a bit of extra thing here. Make sure I do it on both sides. It makes it too soft. Unless I give these guys a sharp edge. I mean, it's okay, but gotta move this down. This is good. Okay, and add in the shape of this, because that's very important. Sure, all of these are straight. If they're not straight, then it's going to be difficult. Thing. Okay, and then I think I can just flip the other side. Flip, we just do this. Lower this down and move. It's pretty easy to rig. What I don't think is easy to rig is the belt. Can the belt move with this? Sure, if the belt can move with this. But I believe in my rigging skills. Let me remove this. I'm not gonna do the bag because the bag is a little extra. What he looks like right now, this is fine. This is already fine. Maybe I will make his thing a little bit so that it goes past his. Oh, this is fine. This is fine as the base. Ooh, I need to add just, I guess, UV maps for everything. I mean, I might as well do it now, right? Nothing else I'm gonna do. It's 5:31. I'm gonna leave at 6 o'clock. So in 30 minutes, I'm gonna leave and do my nightly routine and then sleep. So I can wake up early tomorrow because tomorrow my team is competing in the grand finals, and I need to cheer them on. They better win. So I have no doubt that they can. They were in a really terrible slump this whole year, and then they won an international event, and then they've just been on fire since. Proud of my Singaporean team. Not bad. All right. Now it's time to do the hard part. Let's try and do some UV unwrapping. We're back at it again. Before we do that, I need to check out something. Uh, uh, it size down. I just need to move this. Actually, no, I do want to size it, but I can just size it like this. There we go. Now when I size it, go like that. E, move it up. Oh, I didn't do it properly. Here we go. Oh, what's this? What? Oh, it's not like lined properly. Or connected you. Not there we go. Weirdly like going outwards. This just goes has to go out. Just because it has thickness into it. Boom. Right. So all the modeling is finished. Modeling work is done. If I remove this, we have the inside as well. So he has all layers of clothes ready. I could make like his pants a little bit extra, but I'm not gonna do that. Let's start with the pants actually, because the pants are the easiest one to do. I don't want to do twice the work, so I'm going to use a mirror modifier all the way back here, and I'm going to delete the right side. There we go. So now, theoretically, if I move this, it doesn't work. Left. Okay, so it's called left and right. There we go. So now when I do this, it doesn't work because... Why doesn't it work? Oh, okay, okay. I have to do leg.l and then leg.r. There we go. Now it works, and I just need to make sure that it's set to their proper ones. Also, why is... Okay, no, it's all good. It works perfectly. Nice.
Yellow. I'm back.
Welcome back.
I just finished washing the dishes, and it's not much, but it got a lot of big one like the frying pan and
Ah,
the pot and stuff like that. It just sucks working with those because they're big and heavy.
yep.
Anyway, let's continue. Gonna finish this snow trick first before I'm gonna go sleep. Oh yeah.
All right, I'm gonna start UV unwrapping, and I'm gonna cry myself to sleep tonight because I hate UV unwrapping.
Yeah. I mean, for the gun model that I showcased before, I it's not the greatest UV mapping. I just uh, project from view and then adjust the UV.
Mm.
It's not perfect. Well, maybe I just really like keeping things pixel perfect. Oh yeah, UV unwrapping. Now I just need to adjust the former, the lattices. Oh wait, save first. Create an incremental save. Connection lagging a bit there. All right, let's continue. Okay, there you go. Let's give it a test. Nice. Okay, I will need to adjust that, but that's for later. At least now the vertex group is set up. Now I just need to do the same with the bottom one. Save first. The bottom one is done. Let's give it a test. Yeah, nice. Oops, seems like I forgot one part there. And this one as well. Yep, let's check the bottom one. Okay, one's broken. I need to fix that. There we go. All right. Logged in. Yeah, especially because it's a tedious job, renaming all the project group here. I just don't really want to talk. I mean, what else to talk here? Like, I name this, I need that, I need this, I need that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this new slot is done. Oh yeah, I need to set this one up as well. All right, I think uh, that's about it for me. It's not the case. Well, at least the rig part is done. It's setting up. So next, I will be working on the taper. Yeah, the taper shape key and the other stuff. But once the snow trick is done, I can start working on the commission.
Very nice.
But yeah, uh, anyway, Tiamaner, I'm gonna end the stream here, at least for me. You can keep continuing if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to end soon too because I have to. It's the sun has set officially, and I have to do my night stuff now.
Yeah. Anyway, it's been quite fun streaming together.
Mm-hmm.
Hope we could do it again sometime.
Surely we will do it in the future. All right, sir. Have a nice rest of
Hmm.
your night.
Yep. And have a good rest for you too.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye, man.
Oh, yeah. Later.
Bye. It was fun streaming. The only issue I had was our microphones were extremely offset. When I say off sync, I mean like it's because of Discord. His voice basically lagged, or our voices lagged to each other. So he's talking and he stops talking, and then I replied to him, but then it takes like 5 seconds for my voice to actually go through, and then he starts talking again. So it looks like I cut him out, which is really annoying. But like, yeah, I live halfway across the world, right? So nothing much you could do there. I'm mostly done. Just need to do the UV hell. I think I'll stream again later. Maybe next week. I won't finish this week, I think. Right, it's a Saturday. I'll stream again next week. Tomorrow I'm busy. After tomorrow is a Monday. I'm busy. So Tuesday possibly I can continue streaming and we'll do the texturing probably in Blender. I don't think I need to do the texturing in Blockbench here. I will be saving just these things I've made because these are just already really good and I can use them as the base for all of the different all of the different stuff I need, right? Because it's just, I mean, it's a shirt. I don't have to make a shirt every single time, right? I can just use this and change the texture. But yeah, other than that, I think I really like the model for this. This is really good. It's not exactly what I expected when I drew this. Not exactly like this, but I like it a lot. I think it's mostly just because of the shape of the thing is not the same. Other than that, I really like it. So yeah. Anyway, it's time for me to go as well before my stomach explodes because I haven't eaten anything and it's currently 6 o'clock. And my stomach is actually like really mad right now. So I should probably go and eat something. Anyway, I'll see you guys Tuesday, maybe. Right? Bye, Prismarine. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Bye.